Hello, I'm Roger Ward, and I'm going to show you how to correct the vertical distortion of buildings photographed using a wide-angle lens. We're going to use PhotoPlus version 6. The layout of this desktop is like many other programs and is very easy to use. For this exercise, we're going to use an image of the Bayeux Cathedral. We go to File, Open, select the folder called PhotoPlus Projects and then click on the image. As you can see, the image of the cathedral appears to be leaning backwards due to the distortion caused by the lens, and this needs to be corrected. To do this, we use the Deform tool, which is second from the top in the left-hand toolbar. But first of all, we're going to duplicate the image and work on the duplicate. So we go to Image, Duplicate, and then click OK. Now you can see the duplicate in the bar at the bottom, which is what we're working on. Now, if you look at the right-hand side of the desktop, you can see the Layers panel with just one layer in it, which we've just made, but we're not going to work on this. We're going to duplicate it. So we right-click it and go up to Duplicate and click OK, and there now you can see we've got a copy of the layer that we originally had. Now we can work on the image using the Deform tool, but first we must give ourselves a bit more room on the desktop. So we go up to the magnifying glass, which we can see on the top toolbar, click it, and then we can reduce the size of the image by rotating our mouse wheel. Now we can go up to the Deform tool on the left hand side, click it, and you should be able to see handles in the form of squares appearing around the edge of the image. If we click on any of these handles and pull them out, it doesn't matter which one we pull on, all we do is extend the rectangle. If we pull from the top or the side, it's all the same, which is not what we want to do. What we have to do is hold the Control key down at the same time as clicking on any of the squares. And when we do that, we will notice that the arrows that are formed change from double arrow to a single arrow. Now we can pull the top left-hand handle out and up to the left at about 45 degrees, distorting the rectangle. And then if we let go, you will see that the image is pulled over to the left. If we do the same at the right hand side, get hold of the top right hand handle and pull it out to the right and up, get it about the same as the other side, it will straighten the image. You can see it working, and now we have an image of the cathedral which looks as it should to the naked eye. However, if we look down here in the bottom right hand corner, we can see a man, and he looks quite stumpy. Let's just increase the magnification a bit. Let's have a look what he was like before we distorted the image. If we cancel the layer, now we can see he's quite tall and slim, but the cathedral is leaning backwards. And if we activate the layer again, you can see we've made him quite dumpy. We've obviously got to alter that, and the way we do it is to select an area in the form of a rectangle at the bottom part of this image and pull it down so that we're not affecting the top part of the image. First of all, we'll make it a little bit smaller so we can see what we're doing. And then we go up to the rectangular selection tool on the left hand side, click it, and then make our selection in the bottom of the image, including the man, like that. Now I think you should be able to see the marching ants going around. Having made our selection, we have to copy it and then paste the selection back into the image in the same place. So what we do is go up to Edit, click Copy, and then Edit again, click Paste into Selection. Everything looks the same, but in actual fact we've got a copy of that bit of image over the top of the original image. Now, if we go to the Deform tool again and click it, you'll see that the handles just appear around our selection. We get hold of the center handle in the bottom of the selection and pull it down a little way, not too far, a little bit more, and then let go. You can see what happened. The selection has been elongated and the man himself looks much taller, thinner, slimmer. You pull it down a little bit further. Not much. There. It's just walking out of the picture there. We better just put him back a little bit. There, that's it. And now, if we go back to our layers panel and turn off the layer we've just been working on, you can see that he looks almost the same, about the same height, about the same build. So we've corrected him, and that's just a few simple steps that we have to take to make the image look more as it was when the photograph was taken. Now all we have to do now is to get rid of the selected layer. So we go to Select and click Deselect, which we've done, and we save the image. We'll go to File, Save As, and you can see down here it says PhotoPlus Pictures SPP. That means Serif PhotoPlus. We can only save. If I click over here, you can see that is the only option we've got, and that is because we're working in layers. It's not a flat image. We have a background layer and we have the layer that we've worked on, but that doesn't matter. So we'll save it as the image 0107, but we'll put a suffix on it of VC, which means we've given it vertical correction, and we'll save it at that. Working down here, look, and it's done. In actual fact, if we look over here in the corner, just let me put the magnifier on again. If we look over in the corner, we have a bit of a sign and a bit of a lamp there, and I think in actual fact it would be a good idea to get rid of those at some point. Perhaps we should just crop them off. So if we go over to our crop tool, which is the third one down, and click it, we can either use it unconstrained, or we can use these various presets, and I think in this instance we'll use it, we'll use it 10 by 15, I think that's about right. See what happens. To use the crop tool, we go to the top left hand corner. Oh, that's not right. That's too narrow. Let's choose another one. Cancel that. What about 11.5 by 15? Let's try that. Top left hand corner, pull it. Oh, that's better. We've still got that.
a little bit of light and that thing, and so if we put it there and then move the image a little bit like that. All we've done now is got rid of a little bit of sky, we've got rid of the lamp, and we've got rid of the sign. If you look very closely, you can see the distorted image under the greyed out area, and that's what we want. So we'll press enter, or should press enter. No, it's not gone. Wonder why it's not gone. Should have double clicked it. And we'll press save again. I saved it just a few minutes ago and I've saved it again, but it doesn't matter. If we save in SPP, there's no image quality loss at all. If we save in JPEG, we get image loss. Every time we save with JPEG, we get more image loss. So when you're working on images, it's always best to work in SPP whilst using Serif processing PhotoPlus. That's it. Thank you for watching.